Guys, please confirm team. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm team. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Please check it. Yeah. Guys, all of you please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Sure. Yeah, guys, 1 minute. I'll start it. Right. Good evening, guys. Sorry for the delay. So unexpectedly, some other students are coming for the sake of some discussion. All right. Next onwards, it may not be happen. All right, sir. Now let's understand the content here. What we completed there in the last class. What topics can we understand there? I think so. We are discussing about the differences between Java and others. In the differences between Java and others, what exactly the content here we covered up to now, if you observe this, right, sir? Almost all here we are understanding 5 differences we completed. Sixth difference today here we are understanding. What are the 5 differences here we completed so far? The very first one, C and C++ are static programming languages, but Java is what there? A dynamic programming language. Next one, after that, preprocessor is required in C and C++, but preprocessor is not required in Java. After that, after completion of this, C and C++ are platform dependent programming languages, but Java is platform independent programming language. Next one, after completion of this, pointers are existed in C and C++, but pointers are not existed in Java. Then after these pointers, no. Next one is multiple inheritance is not possible in Java, but it may be existed in C++ and Python. So these are overall points we understood. During these points now, we have discussed some interview questions. How many interview questions can we completed there? Very first one, the very first interview question is what there? What are the differences between hash include statement and import statement? Tell me guys, what is the difference? What are the differences between hash include and import statements? No? Hash include statement is available in C and C++, but import statement is available in Java. That's fine. Hash include statement is able to include the predefined library existed in the form of header files. Import statement is able to include the predefined library existed in the form of what their packages. Hash include statements are recognized by preprocessor. Import statements are recognized by compiler and JVM. Next one, to include more than one header file, multiple hash include statements are required. But to include more than one class or interface of the same package, single import statement is sufficient. So these are the differences we understood. Next, one more difference here we asked there. Tell me the differences between .exe file and .class files. There are nearly 3 to 4 differences we understood. .exe files are existed in C and C++, but .class files are available in Java. Next one, after that, .exe files contains directly executable code, but a .class files contains byte code. It is not directly executable code, it is an intermediate code. .exe file is a platform dependent. .class file is not a platform dependent, it is an independent. .exe file is providing less security for the data, whereas .class file is providing more security. Right. Then after that, one more question we have asked there. What are the differences between pointer variable and a reference variable. Pointer variable is exist in C and C++, but whereas reference variables are available in Java. Pointer variables are able to refer a block of memory by storing its address location, but reference variables are able to refer a block of memory, that is object, by storing object reference values. Where object reference value is the hexadecimal form of hash code, where hash code is an unique identity provided to the each and every object in the form of an integer value provided by heap manager. Right. Pointer variables are supported by static programming languages and what next one you know, platform dependent programming languages. But whereas import statements are supported by not like that. Reference variables are supported by dynamic programming languages and platform independent programming languages. Right, sir. Up to this points can we understood there clearly. Now, if you observe the last class topic, what I completed in the last class, what exactly the points we understood there, here are given some points. First of all, we started like what there, multiple inheritance is not possible in Java is the last topic we understood there. If any programming language represents data in the form of objects as per object oriented features, then the programming language is called as what there, object oriented programming languages. How many number of features are available for object oriented programming language? No, 7 features. What are the 7 features actually? Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. In object orientation, all the real world entities are declared as what they know, classes. Some examples are given: class student, class product, class customer, and so on. Next one is, what is an inheritance? It's a relation between classes. It will provide variables and methods from one class to another class. Here one class is what their superclass, another class is what their subclass. Superclass is also be called as parent class. Subclass is also be called as what their child class. Base class, derived class. But all these terminologies are not available in Java. Strictly superclass and subclass terminology is available in Java. Observe carefully. Next one is, what is the main intention of inheritance is what there, code reusability. The main intention of inheritance is what? Code reusability. Initially, there are two types of inheritances. What are the two types of inheritances? No, single inheritance and a multiple inheritance. On the basis of the above inheritances, there are 3 more inheritances. What are the 3 more inheritances? You know, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance. What is a single inheritance actually? It's a relation between classes. It will provide variables and methods from only one superclass to one or more number of subclasses. We have restriction on number of superclasses only. We don't have restrictions on number of subclasses. Java doesn't support single inheritance. Multiple inheritance. It is a relation between classes. It will provide variables and methods from more than one superclass to one or more number of subclasses. Java does not support multiple inheritance. Right, sir. In case of multiple inheritance, if we declare same variable and method with the different values and with the different implementations in more than one superclass, and if we access that variable and method in the respective subclass, then it is a confusion situation. It is an ambiguity situation for us. What variable from which superclass that variables and methods are accessed? Which variables and methods are accessed and from which superclass? There's a confusion stage. See, multiple inheritance is providing confusion for the developers, not only for developers, for compilers, for JVMs. So Java is a simple programming language. It must not allow confusion-oriented features like what their multiple inheritance. Because of that reason, Java doesn't allow multiple inheritance. But how Java has restricted this multiple inheritance? No, Java has restricted multiple inheritance by defining extends keyword in such a way to allow only one superclass name, not to allow more than one superclass name. Example I've given: class A, class B extends A valid. Class A, class B, class C. Class C extends what they know, A comma B. Whenever we are putting comma after the superclass name along with extends keyword, immediately compilation error here we are able to get. All right, sir. That is completed. Now the diagrammatic representation here is shown. Case 1 single inheritance. Case 2 is what there? Multiple inheritance. But here no confusion, but still it is not valid as Java has omitted, as Java has removed total multiple inheritance in Java applications. Third case is what there? Confusion oriented case. No, it is directly, it is not allowed here. All right, sir. Then some extra information are given, not related to Java. In Python, multiple inheritance is possible. How it is possible in the case of Python? If you observe this punch here, right, sir, class A I is equal 10, class B I is equal 20. Case 1, class C of A means that A is what their superclass and C is a child class. That's okay. Class C of B, B is a superclass and C is a child class. Up to that also we are not having any problem. Now class C of A comma B, right, sir. Inside this class C, if you access I variable, first PVM. What is that PVM actually? Python virtual machine. PVM will search for I variable in the current class that is inside the C. If it is not available, then PVM will search for I variable in the first superclass which we provided in the order. What is the order here we provided there? A comma B. Inside this A, I variable value is what there? 10. The 10 value is displayed. In A, it is available. In the case if I is not available inside the superclass K, then PVM will search for the I inside what there? No superclass B. Understand it clearly. So here we are able to get like what they know, 10 is a value. Why? Because I variable is available in class A. Observe carefully, I is available inside the class A. Next one, another case I have given there. Class C, B comma A. Now void M1 method. Inside this we accessed what they know, I variable. I variable first it will search in current class that is in C. If it is not available, immediately PVM will search for I variable in a superclass, in the first superclass in which order we provided, in the order we provided there. What is that first superclass? No, B. In a B, I variable is available or not available? Yes, exactly. In a B, I variable is available. I value is what they know, 20. 20 is an I value. Directly, that I value will be displayed here. That is value. That value is like what there? 20. 20 is an output here we are getting. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? All right, sir. Okay. Anyway, Python is allowing multiple inheritance as per its internal implementations, but Java does not allow multiple inheritance as per its internal implementation. These are the points here we have to understand clearly. Leave this one. After that, after understanding these points here, what next one here we are understanding there? The next topic would be like what there? Destructors are existed in a C but destructors are not existed in a Java. Very simple, sir. Now try to understand it clearly. First of all, tell me one point here I'm telling to you. All of you observe carefully. In object-oriented programming languages, guys, observe carefully. In object-oriented programming languages, it is a minimum convention to represent data in the form of what there? Objects. Guys, all of you are getting clarity on these points now? In object oriented programming languages, it is a minimum convention, it's a minimum rule, it's a minimum convention to represent data in the form of objects. Clear up to this point here? This is a minimum thing in object oriented programming languages. Next up, observe carefully. In object oriented programming languages, listen carefully. In object oriented programming languages, to manage the data in the form of objects, first we have to create the objects. Am I right or not? If you want to store data in the form of the objects, first what we have to do? We have to create the objects. Okay. At least at the end of the applications, we have to destroy the objects. Read the statement here. There is a meaning for us. In object-oriented programming languages, to manage the data in the form of objects, first what we have to do there, we have to create the objects. We can use the data inside the object, we can get the data, we can store data, we can update the data inside the object, anything we can do. At least at the end of the applications, at the end of the application execution, we must destroy that objects. Am I right or not? We must destroy that objects. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So the point is very clear. In object-oriented programming languages, if you want to represent the data in the form of objects, two operations are mandatory. Which two operations are mandatory here? No. First one is creating objects. Second one is what they're destroying objects. These two operations are what they're mandatory. Got my point or not? So due to the above reasons, due to the above reasons, it is mandatory. That means we must perform the following two operations in object oriented programming languages. Guys, understand it now. Directly I'm not talking about Java. Still I'm not talking about Java. Just I'm talking about object oriented programming languages. But what is there inside the Java, that we are going to understand later on. All right, sir. Due to the above reasons, we must perform the following two operations in object-oriented programming languages. What is that? First one, you know, creating objects, and the second one is what they know, destroying objects. Destroying objects, creating objects. Then what? Second one, you know, destroying objects. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? All right, sir. Creating objects. Then second one is like what there? Destroying objects. Nice. Now observe carefully in this scenario. To create objects, listen carefully, this point is important. To create objects, all the object oriented programming languages, to create objects, all the object oriented programming languages are providing a separate feature, a separate feature called as constructors. I get my point here. A separate feature called constructors. I'm asking one question to you. Now try to answer for it. What exactly the purpose of the constructors? What exactly the purpose of the constructors? To create objects in object-oriented programming languages. Got my point or not? All right. Now let's understand this point clearly. To destroy objects, almost all the object oriented programming languages, to destroy objects, almost all the object oriented programming languages are providing a separate feature. What that separate feature called? A separate feature called as destructors. A separate feature called as what there? Destructors. Yes, all of you are getting my point here. See, actually our point is what? So what is our actual side heading today? Destructors are existing in what there? C++, and destructors are not existing in Java. Up to now, what I have given information to you, what is the purpose of constructor and what is the purpose of destructors. Up to that I have given. But before going to understand, destructors are not available in Java, destructors are existing in C++. Before understanding that, what is the destructor we have to understand? Because of the reason here, I have given all these points here one by one clearly. Right, what exactly the point I'm telling there? In object-oriented programming languages, it's a minimum convention to represent data in the form of objects. To represent data in the form of objects, first we have to create objects, then we have to destroy the objects. So because of that reason, in object-oriented programming languages, it is minimum to perform two operations. What are the two operations? You know, creating objects and destroying objects. To create objects, all the object-oriented programming languages are providing what their constructors. To destroy objects, almost all the object-oriented programming languages are providing a separate feature called as what they know, destructors. Sir, got my point or not? All right, now coming to our specific point now. Coming to our specific point here. Now, first of all, I'm talking about C++. In C++, developers are responsible for creating objects and destroying objects. Developers are responsible for creating objects and destroying objects. So developers must use destructors to destroy objects. Developers must use destructors explicitly to destroy objects. Are you getting my point here? In the case of C++, developers must use destructors explicitly to destroy the objects. Sir, all of you get my point or not? All right, sir. Next one. Coming to our point here. In Java, what is this, guys? Now tell me. In Java, developers are responsible. Sorry. In Java, developers are responsible for creating objects. Developers are responsible for only creating objects. Developers are responsible for only creating objects. Right, sir? Next point, not responsible for destroying objects. Developers are not responsible for destroying objects. Why, sir? Why? Because in Java, there is an internal tool, there is an internal component to destroy objects automatically. In Java, there is an internal tool to destroy the objects internally, automatically. That tool, here the component which is provided by Java to destroy objects, called as, the component internally to destroy the objects called as, what is that one, called as, listen carefully, garbage collector. There's a difference between C++ and Java. In case of C++, developers are responsible for destroying the objects. So developers must use destructors explicitly. In case of Java, developers are not responsible for destroying the objects. When developers are not responsible for destroying the objects, destructors are not required for developers in Java. But how objects are destroyed in the case of the Java? In Java, there is an automatic object destructor to destroy the objects, where developer interference is not required, developer involvement is not required. Automatically, objects are going to be destroyed by Java by using a component internally. That internal component is called as what there? Garbage collector. That internal component is what they know? Garbage collector. Yes, all of you are getting my point, that internal component is called as what they know? Garbage collector. Try to recognize this point, what I am telling you clearly. All right, sir. Called as garbage collector. Right, sir. This is what exactly the point here I'm telling you. But I'm asking one question to you. Answer for my question, guys. All of you know. In Java, who is destroying the objects? Developer or garbage collector? Garbage collector is destroying the object. This facility is not available in C++. This facility is not available in C++, but this facility is available in Java. Now tell me, whose memory management is very good? Now tell me, is that C++ memory management or Java memory management? Obviously, C++ memory management or Java memory management? Java. Which one is more flexible for the developers? Java. Obviously Java. Why? Because in the case of C++, developers have to put some extra effort. Remember that destroying the objects and destroying the objects. No? But in the case of Java, developers are not required to put more effort. Not required to put any effort to destroy the objects. Automatically, garbage collector will destroy the objects. Say, for example, I'm telling to all of you guys. Now try to understand it now. So to manage this entire Hyderabad city, there is an organization, independent organization. Do you know that? To manage this entire Hyderabad, then there is an independent organization, irrespective of the political parties now. That organization is what the GHMC, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. Get my point or not? For an example, GHMC has given two cases for us. Case number one, case number two. Case number one, every citizen must take the responsibility of carrying out your garbage, your wastage to outside of the city. GHMC is not responsible for carrying your garbage to outside. You should take the responsibility of moving your garbage to outside of the city at early morning. We are not responsible for it. This is case number one. Now, if it is a case now, what all citizens are doing there now, tell me. What all citizens are doing? By 9 o'clock, they should be in offices. By 8:30, then all kids must go to the schools. Then all people are busy by 7 or might be 8 onwards. But before that 7, no, it might be 5 o'clock or maybe 4:30. Every citizen has to wake up and they have to take their garbage in their cars or bikes. No, they have to move out of what their idea bed. They have to carry that. They have to move that garbage to outside of the city. Again, they have to come back. This is the minimum point, minimum responsibility for every citizen. If it is a case, no. Now tell me that citizens are doing some extra work or not? In the case, for example, if GHMC has given a notice to everybody, what is that notice there? You should not take any responsibility to carry out your garbage to outside of the city. We are the people, we are able to help you to moving your garbage to outside of the city. Get my point or not? Here, we are responsible for, we are here to help you about to carry your garbage to outside of the city. Just what we have to do, just keep your garbage in front of your door. That's sufficient. Just keep your garbage in front of the door in a carry bag. Our people will come to your home. Our people will come to your doorstep, and our people will collect your garbage and will take the responsibility of moving out the garbage to outside of the city. Now, in the second case, is there any responsibility for the citizens to carry out their garbage to outside of the city? Almost 2 hours work is reduced or not? They're feeling flexible or not? Now tell me, which case is best for the citizens now? Second case or first case? Second case is more flexible for the citizens. No. So the second case is nothing but Java. First case is what they know? C++. That's it, not more than that. So you have to love what programming language, no? You like, you must like what programming language then? Arey, you are sitting in front of me. You don't have any other option. You have to say only one answer. What is that? What is that answer then? No, Java. I'm asked some questions to you. C++ and Java. Which one is a good programming language? Second question: Python, Java. Which programming language? Java only. You should not. You don't like to speak out that other programming languages. Always you have to like to speak out what they know. Java, 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 Java only. Then only you'll understand Java. Understand it? What I'm telling you. Every time, out of 24 hours, 18 hours of time, you have to speak about Java only. Then that will be habituated. Automatically, it is becoming as a part of your life. Then you will understand easily Java. Right, sir. Anyway, one point is clear. Then garbage collector is not there in C++. Garbage collector is available in Java. So due to this advantage, no, Java is having very good memory management. Answer my point. Just we need to create the objects only. No need to think about to destroy the objects. Objects are destroyed by garbage collector internally. Objects are destroyed by garbage collectors internally. So we are not going to take any responsibility of destroying the objects. Okay, good. Last question, one more question. In Java, developers are not responsible for destroying the objects. That I like. Okay, fine. So who is destroying the objects in Java? Garbage collector. But is there any possibility for developers to give directions to the garbage collector about to destroy the objects. Means that what I'm telling there, in general, at the end of the program execution, garbage collector will destroy the objects in general. At the end of the program execution, garbage collector will destroy the objects. But my requirement is what there? I don't want to wait up to the end of the program. Even I don't want to wait up to the completion of the memory. In general, two cases now. First of all, when memory is full, garbage collector will identify the unused objects. They are going to be destroyed. Case number two, at least at the end of the program, garbage collector will destroy that objects. Are you getting my point or not? In these two cases, garbage collector will activate automatically, will destroy the objects. But my requirement is what there? Memory is not full. Still my program is not in that ending point of the program. It is in the middle of the program. In the middle of the program, is it possible for the developer to say to the garbage collector, come to this location, destroy this object immediately right away? Is it possible for a developer to activate garbage collector explicitly to destroy a particular object through this garbage collector? Is it possible for developers? No. Answer for this question is what there? Yes. Yes, it is possible for developers to talk with the garbage collector explicitly and to destroy any particular object with this garbage collector as per our requirement, as per the developer's requirement. So we can give restrictions to we can give instructions to the garbage collector to destroy that objects also. Not only this garbage collector is destroying objects automatically, as per our requirement also, garbage collector will destroy all these objects. This is what exactly the advantage of what the garbage collector in Java. Guys, all of you are following my points now? All of you are getting clarity on these points? Nothing else, only theoretical points only we have to understand. Once if we complete this, slowly we will move on to the programming punch card. Just simple, one point I am telling to you. Leave that option to me, how to teach Java and how to inject Java to your brain. I will take that responsibility. Just every day what we have to do there, with the open mind, with a fresh mind, come to the class and haramly sit and see my face. Then if it is possible, every day just 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes of time spend for the content. Initially theoretical concepts only, just try to read one time here. Or at least when you are coming into the class there, 5 minutes delay maybe I may come there, 5 minutes or maybe some before 5 minutes you may come to the class. Or else do one thing, come at 5:45 or 5:50, come inside the class. Whatever the content I given there, try to open your mobile phone, try to access that document, try to read out it what I have discussed there. That repetition is sufficient to understand in the initial mode before starting programming. But slowly I'm going to write the programs there with internal concepts. There your concentration is very, very important. Guys, genuinely, that means really I'm asking one question there. How many of you are regularly checking this document? Please raise your hands. Nice. What about the remaining members? No? No, sir, not interested, no? But at least think about it. You are putting some money here, right? At least give value for the, forget about money. We are putting some time here, right? At least you have to give value for the time, right? So don't waste your time. Now try to read the content here. Right, leave this point here. Next one is after completion of this. Now the seventh difference, what we are going to understand there, the seventh difference here, what you are understanding, observe carefully. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. Again, I'm telling that it may be possible in the case of Python, it may be possible in the case of other programming languages, but operator overloading is not possible in Java. Right, sir. Now here we are going to understand these concepts. Now try to understand it. But before going to understand, operator overloading is possible or not possible in C++, Java and Python, whatever it may be. Before that, first we have to understand what is an operator overloading. First we have to understand what is an operator overloading. After that we have to understand why it is possible in other programming languages, why it is not possible in Java. That points we are going to understand in the future. Now first of all, what is an operator overloading? All of you are okay? Right, sir. Some topics, already repeatable topics I'm talking with you. Try to give answers for it. Now tell me, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, when it is possible to say one programming language is an object-oriented programming language? Come on, guys. The point I have given there. What is the point here? No. If any programming language allows to represent data in the form of, come on, in the form of what they know, objects. Then that programming language is called as what they know, object oriented programming language. Yes, all of you are getting clarity, no? Right, sir. Then one more point I'm telling there, to represent data in the form of objects, to represent data in the form of objects, we have to follow object oriented features. What features can we have to provide there? Object oriented features. Understand clearly, object oriented features. To represent data in the form of objects, we have to follow like what there, object oriented features. What are these object oriented features? How many features are available, guys? Come on, how many features are available? There are 7 number of object oriented features. Can you tell me, can you list out what are the 7 number of object oriented features? No, first one is like what there, class. Second one is what there, object. Third one is what there, third one is what there, encapsulation. Fourth one is what, abstraction. Fifth one is what, inheritance. Next one is sixth one is what, polymorphism. Next seventh one is what, message passing. Nice, but this message passing is somewhat different here. Some people are recognized this and some other people are not recognized this, but as per our responsibility here, we have to understand this also be one of the object oriented feature. Leave this one. In the previous classes I need inheritance, that's why I give you definition of the inheritance. Am I right or not? But now I don't require inheritance, now I required polymorphism. If I want to talk about operator overloading, I don't need to talk about inheritance. Here I need to talk about what their polymorphism. What exactly polymorphism? What is the meaning of polymorphism, guys? Right, sir. Observe carefully what exactly the meaning of polymorphism. First point I'm telling to you, polymorphism is a Greek word. Polymorphism is what there is a Greek word. It's not an English word, it's a Greek word. Okay, fine. Where poly means many and morphism means forms or structures. Forms or what are their structures. Right, sir. They are the 2 points here we have to understand. Poly means many and morphism means what are their structures. That means what exactly the meaning of polymorphism there? If one thing is existed, if one thing is existed in more than one form, if one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as polymorphism. If one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as what there, polymorphism. Observe carefully. Right, sir. One thing exists in more than one form, then it is called what there, polymorphism. Simple example I'm telling to you, try to understand it. What is the main advantage of polymorphism? If you observe this, one very simple example. For example, Durgasoft is an institute. Assume here 2 cases here I'm telling to you. Now try to understand 2 cases now. You are the students, you are attending core Java classes. For example, for core Java, only one faculty, no other faculties are available for core Java in Durgasoft. Only one faculty is taking core Java. Case number 1. Case number 2 I'm telling to you. For core Java, 5 members are available, 5 faculty members are available. They are taking continuous their batches, their own batches. Now you are the students. Which one is more flexible for you? Is that one core Java faculty or 5 core Java faculties now? Which one is more flexible? Definitely 5 faculties cases are more flexible. Why? Because, for example, if it is a case for only one faculty, then what will happen there? When that faculty is conducting demo class, you have to attend the demo class. The demo class you may like or you may not like. If you're interested with the demo class, you may join with him. In the case, if you're not interested, you're not satisfied with the demo class, then what we have to do? You need to search for an alternative or not? But do you have any other alternative at Durgasoft? You know, if only one faculty is available for core Java, any other alternatives are available there? No alternatives are available. That means no flexibility is available for you. With or without interest, or with like or without like, you must attend for the same faculty core Java class or not. If you decided to attend core Java class at Durgasoft, you must go for that faculty core Java class only, as you are not having any alternative, but as you are interested to attend at Durgasoft only. You don't have any alternative for that. No flexibility. In the case, if 5 faculty members are conducting their own core Java batches there, they're able to conduct their own demo classes. No, in that scenario, then what we are able to do there? First, we will go to faculty one demo class. There we will check that. If you're interested there, you can directly join with that batch. If you're not interested, then second faculty demo class is available. Go and see that second faculty demo class. If it is okay, if you're interested for that, then we can join with that. If you're not interested for that, no, again we may go for what they know, third faculty demo class, next fourth faculty demo class, fifth faculty demo class. After attending all the faculties demo classes, no, you will identify, we will check it, which faculty is suitable for you, then you can go with that respective faculty. Now, which case is more flexible for you? Is that one faculty demo class or 5 faculties demo class now? Definitely 5 faculties demo class is more suitable for you. But core Java is a single or not? Come on guys, core Java is a single or not? But how many faculties are teaching this? No, multiple faculties are teaching. That means core Java is coming out with the multiple forms or not? Multiple trainers are having their own direction now to teach that core Java. So finally core Java is coming out in the 5 forms or not? That means one thing is available multiple forms or not? One thing is available in what there? Multiple forms. That is more flexibility. Am I right or not? Then what we are able to get there? More flexibility. So here the point what I am telling there, the main advantage of polymorphism is what that one they know? Flexibility. The main advantage of polymorphism is what? Their flexibility to design applications or to develop applications. Flexibility to design or develop application. Flexibility to design or develop applications. That is what exactly the main advantage of polymorphism. Guys, all of you are following these points now? Tell me, I'm asking one question to you. When a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, if any programming language represents data in the form of objects, then that programming language is what there? An object-oriented programming language. Right, sir? To represent data in the form of objects, we have to follow some principles. What principles here we have to follow there? Object-oriented features. How many object-oriented features are available? 7. What are the 7 number of object-oriented features now? Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, then message passing. Tell me, what is this polymorphism actually? Polymorphism is what word? Greek word, where poly means what? Many, and morphism means what? Forms are structured. Then what is the definition for polymorphism? If one thing exists in more than one form, then it is called as what? Polymorphism. What is the main advantage of polymorphism? Come on guys, what is the main advantage of polymorphism? Flexibility to design or develop applications. But still, if you are not satisfied, I can give one more example about it. Still, if you want to get more information on this polymorphism, one more example. The best example for polymorphism is not required to check at any other locations there. Not required to check at any other locations here to check that polymorphism. Yourself is a best example for polymorphism. Yourself is a best example for polymorphism. What is that example, guys? Understand it clearly. Yourself is a best example. For example, you are the person here. Then you are the person here. Now I'm going to give some directions to you. I'm going to give some forms to you. Right, sir. At one side, you are what they know. You are child to your parents. Am I right or not? You are a son to your parent. You are a child to your parents. Am I right or not? This is at one side. Other side, what is that other side here? You are a father to your childs or not? I think not yet, right? Maybe in the future. Father to your childs. Am I right or not? Nice. Next one is, other thing is like what I'm telling to you, your sibling to your might be siblings. That means you are like what I'm telling to you, you are a sibling to your brothers and sisters. Am I right or not? Brothers and sisters. Am I right or not? All right, sir. That other side, most important thing I forgot actually. Most important thing that I forgot actually. You are, I think already you are connected, right? Husband to your wife. Am I right or not? All these are relations only, right? But apart from that, I'm telling to you another professional things here. If you want to talk about it, then first of all, you are an employee. You are an employee in an organization, of course. Then other thing is like what there, you are a student at a Durgasoft. Moreover, you are a student at Durgasoft. Am I right or not? All right, sir. Then apart from that, like this, any number of responsibilities are available. Now tell me, all these responsibilities are available at a time or not? Maybe then 1 or 2 years before or later, whatever it may be, all these responsibilities are available for you or not? Now tell me, here the persons are how many? Only one person, but how many forms are available for this person? There no multiple forms are available. Now this a single person is having polymorphic nature or not? The single person has a polymorphic nature or not? That exact polymorphism is available with you only. No need to check for that polymorphism at any other places there. No. Understand my point? So the simple thing here, what I'm telling there, polymorphism in the sense more than one form. More than one form. That means one single thing is having more than one form. Not only that, more important if you want to go for some other thing here, understand it clearly. Other thing is what there, maybe movies if you observe there. The best example is the Dashavatar movie. I think you might be seen that movie. Dashavatar, right? Kamal Hassan is a hero. I think it's almost 10 years back, no? 10 to 15 years back, I think so. That movie was there, right? Dashavatar. Anyway, whatever, maybe that movie is there. Inside that movie, who is that actor actually? Kamal Hassan. He played how many roles there? Nearly 10 roles, 10 number of roles he played there. Am I right or not? But person is a single, but how many forms he had there in that movie? 10 forms are available. So there's the best example for what there? Polymorphism. If Kamal Hassan is playing these many roles, no, it's a flexibility for the producer or not? Tell me guys, it's a flexibility for the producer or not? That payment might be very less. If Kamal Hassan is not playing 10 number of roles, 10 different actors if he allow to play that roles, no, producer has to put more money. Understand my point here? Their flexibility is available. Here also be flexibility is available here. So anyway, leave all these examples here. So finally the conclusion is what there? Polymorphism in the sense flexibility for developing applications. That means if one thing is available more than one form, as a developer, I can use either of this form as per my requirement. If one thing is available in only one form, it is a restriction to me to use that particular only one form. You don't have any free hand to use multiple forms there. No. But if more than one form is available for one thing, no, I'm able to get a free hand to use either of these forms in my application development. That's clear, all of you know? Right, sir. Now leave this one. Next one, I'm telling to you, observe carefully. There are two types of polymorphisms in general. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Two types of polymorphisms. One is static polymorphism and the second one is dynamic polymorphism. Guys, observe carefully. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Static polymorphism and second one is what there? Dynamic polymorphism. Observe carefully what I'm telling there. If the polymorphism is existed at a compilation time, at what time there no compilation, right? So right from beginning of the classes I'm giving compilation time in the sense what there static time. If the polymorphism is existed compilation time, then it is called as then it is called as static polymorphism. Then it is called as what they know? Static polymorphism. Answer my point here. Static polymorphism. Right, sir. Example for static polymorphism is overloading. Example for static polymorphism is what there? Overloading. Next one, if the polymorphism exists at a runtime. Runtime is what they know? Execution time, dynamic time. So then that polymorphism is called as dynamic polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism. Example for dynamic polymorphism is overriding. Example for dynamic polymorphism is what there? Overriding. Right, sir. If the polymorphism exists at runtime, then that polymorphism is called dynamic polymorphism. Example for dynamic polymorphism is what there? Overriding. So now overriding is not our context. Now my context is what they know? Overloading. Guys, understand it. Now, why I'm talking about all these points here now? Actually, our actual title is what there today. Our title is what there? Operator overloading is not possible in Java. What's the title here now? Operator overloading. Whether it is possible or not possible in Java, first we have to understand what is an operator, what is an overloading or not. What is an operator overloading or not. As part of the tool, I'm discussing about all these points clearly. Because again, I'm asking to you, what is polymorphism? Now tell me. What is polymorphism? Now tell me. If one thing is exist in more than one form, then it is called as what? Polymorphism. What is the main advantage of the polymorphism? What is the main advantage of the inheritance? Exactly. The main advantage of inheritance is what? Code reusability. Answer my point now. So advantage of polymorphism is what there? Flexibility. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Two types of polymorphisms. What are the two types of polymorphisms now? Static polymorphism and a dynamic polymorphism. Right, sir. What is static polymorphism? If the polymorphism exists at compilation time, then it is called as what there? Static polymorphism. Best example for static polymorphism is what there? Overloading. What is the meaning of dynamic polymorphism? If the polymorphism exists at what time there? Runtime. Then the polymorphism is what there? Dynamic polymorphism. Example is what there? Overriding. Yes, sir. Got my point or not? Overriding. Observe carefully. Okay, nice. Next one. After that, listen carefully, guys. All of you know. After completion of this particular point here, what I'm telling to you, now here we have to understand there are two types of overloadings. How many types of overloadings are available? Two types of overloadings. First one, method overloading. Second one is operator overloading. First one is what there? Method overloading, and second one is what there? Operator overloading. Okay, just concepts I'm telling there. Polymorphism is available in two types: static polymorphism, dynamic polymorphism. Example for static polymorphism is overloading. Example for dynamic polymorphism is what there? Overriding. Again, overloadings are how many types? No, two types here. What are the two types of overloadings? No, method overloading, and second one is what there? Operator overloading. All of you get my point now? Oh, right. Now understand it clearly. Simple point. About this method overloading, we can discuss more content, but required up to required part I'm discussing now. In object orientation, again we are going to talk about this topic there. But now here we have to understand only the required part here. If we declare, understand my point here. If we declare more than one method, method in the sense in C and C++ functions are available. Similar thing in Java is what there? A method. If we declare more than one method with the same name and with the different parameter list. If we declare more than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list, then it is called as method overloading. More than one method with the same name with a different parameter list, then it is called as what there? Method overloading. Sir, all of you get my point or not? Okay. Even this is also be not required for us. Just a definition point of view I've given there. It's also be not required for us. Got my point or not? Leave this one here. More than one method I can take no. M1 with integer, M1 with float, M1 with double. Anything here I can take no. More than one method with the same name with a different parameter list. Leave this one. So Java does support method overloading. Java does support method overloading. Okay, anyway, still if you want to talk about this example here, I can give, say for example, class math I'm going to take. Example I'm telling you. Inside this class math, here I'm going to declare some methods. What methods I'm going to declare there? Void add into I comma into j. That means integer addition I'm going to perform here inside this. How we are going to perform this? Int result is equal to I plus j. This is one method. Next one is void add of again now float f1 comma float f2. Now inside this, what we are able to perform there no. Here we are going to provide like what there float f is equal to f1 plus f2. Next one more method here now. Void add of double d1 comma double d2. Right, sir. Next one is like what there double result is equal to d1 plus d2. Now tell me guys, all of you know how many methods I declared inside this math class? No, 3 methods I declared. But for all the 3 methods, name is what there? For all the 3 methods, name is what there? Same name or different name? Same name. But parameter list is what there? Different or same? Different parameter list here we provided. All of you get my point or not? Here different parameter list here we provided. So this is exactly the meaning of what there? Method overloading. Right, sir. Java does support this method overloading. Now to think about it here. No. Right, sir. That's okay, fine. But what is this operator overloading here? What is the meaning of operator overloading? Try to understand it. No. If we define, more than one operation, if we define more than one operation for any single operator, observe carefully. If we define more than one operation, or we can say functionality, if we define more than one operation or functionality for any single operator, then it is called as what is that one again? No, operator overloading. Then it is called operator overloading. Observe carefully. Example I'm telling you, try to understand this example, guys. All of you know. Int I is equal to 10. Int I is equal to 10. Just 1 minute. Right, sir. Int I is equal to 10. Next one is int j is equal to 20. Int k is equal to I plus j. Now here system dot out dot println of k. All of you are getting this one. What is this system dot out dot println method? No, to display data on console command prompt, we are going to use system dot out dot println in Java. In C and C++, we are able to use what they in C, especially printf. In the case of like C++, we are able to use what there C out. In the case of C++. In case of C, printf. In case of Java, system dot out dot println. Got my point or not? In the case of Python, print function. All right, so that's okay, fine. Now observe carefully. String str1 is equal to abc. String variable, I am telling it. String str2 is equal to def. Okay. String str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. System dot out dot println of str3. system.out.println of what they know str3. Observe carefully. Now here, first of all, I'm telling there, here plus operator is provided between two integer variables or not. Plus operator is provided between two integer variables or not. Now here it is what their arithmetic addition. This is what their arithmetic addition. Here plus is for what they know arithmetic addition. Here plus is for what their arithmetic addition. So here output value is what there. What is that output here we are getting there? I plus j. I value is 10, j value is 20, I plus j. 10 plus 20. What's the value here we are getting? 30. 30 is the value. Got my point or not? Okay. Arithmetic addition output is what there? 30. Let's come for this one here. Here plus operator is provided between two string variables. Plus operator is provided between two string variables. So here plus is for what they know string concatenation. If we provide plus operator between two string variables, now that plus is for what they know string concatenation. Sir, all of you get my point or not? The string is for what they know string concatenation. Okay. Here, what is that output here we are able to get there? If it is for concatenation, no, str1 plus str2, a, b, c, d, f, that both are going to be combined. A, b, c, d, e, f. Understand it clearly? Now tell me, all of you guys, now tell me, operator is plus or not? And here also be operator is plus or not? So here plus is for arithmetic addition. Here plus is for what they know string concatenation. Single operator has two functionalities or not, two operations or not. If any operator has more than one functionality, then it is what their operator overloading. Sir, got my point or not? Then it is what their operator overloading. This is what exactly the meaning of operator overloading. I'm giving clarity for you. Listen carefully. Observe carefully. In Java or else Java does not support operator overloading. Java does not support operator overloading. Why? Because here we are having two reasons. What are the two reasons here? Why? Because reason number one, listen carefully, operator overloading is a rarely used feature in application development. This is one reason. Operator overloading is a rarely used feature in application development, not frequently used. It is a rarely used feature in what their application development. Operator overloading. Then another one is what there. It is a bit confusion oriented feature. It's a bit confusion oriented feature. Understand guys? It's a bit confusion oriented feature. Bit of a confusion oriented feature. Why sir? How can you say it's a confusion oriented feature? No, simple point. Observe carefully. If one operator, two functionalities, one operator, three functionalities or four functionalities are okay. We can trace it which operator is for which functionality. Assume it. 10 operators. Each operator has 10 functionalities. 10 operators. Each operator has how many functionalities? No, 10 functionalities. Now tell me, in that scenario, is it possible for you to trace which operator is having which functionality? Unfortunately, if we allow that, single, that means more than one operator may have same functionality also. We can define like this. More than one operator we can take there, where then same functionality or two different functionalities we are able to provide. Understand my point? Say for example, single operator may have more than one functionality. If I use that single operator, which functionality we want to perform? Again, it's a bit confusion. More number of operators with more functionality, definitely confusion will be raised. That's why I'm saying there it's a confusion oriented feature. So 2 points here. Why Java does not support operator overloading? It is a rarely used feature in application development, not frequently. So Java doesn't have any cancellation kernel. Then another one is what there, it's a bit confusion oriented feature. When we define more number of operators with more number of functionalities. More number of functionalities. When we define more number of operators with more number of functionalities, it's a bit confusion oriented feature. Due to that reasons, Java does not allow operator overloading in Java applications. Yes, clear all of you know. But interview will ask one question to you first. Tell me, what is an operator overloading? They will give answer like what there. If you define more than one functionality for a single operator, then it is what there, operator overloading. Does it allowed in Java? Does it allowed in Java? Is it possible to use this operator overloading in Java? Then what is the answer case strictly by seeing this explanation? No, not at all possible. Why operator overloading is not allowed in Java? You may give the reasons like what there. It is a rarely used feature. Another one is what there no. It will increase confusion for the developers when we declare more number of operators with more functionalities. Then immediately what interviewer will ask you, first interviewer will write this code on the paper. As is code, whatever the code here I have written there, as is this code will be written by interviewer on paper, on white paper. This code will be written by interviewer on white paper, and he will ask you, is this code is possible in Java or not? Directly interviewer will ask you, he will write a code like this. He will ask you, is this code is possible in Java or not? Then immediately, what is your responsibility here? What is your response there now? As you've seen some bit of Java programming, yes, this code is possible, no syntax errors. No syntax errors, no problem here. This code is possible. I can get some outputs also. Arey, yaar, it is possible. Then why you are thinking about it? Why you are doubtful about this particular topic? Let me show that some editor I'm taking there. Same code here I'm going to write. Don't worry. Test.java. Okay, some other file here I want to take. No new. Say for example, test. Class name is test. The same code, whatever the code here I've written, the same thing I want to write there. Int I is equal to 10 now. Int j is equal to 20. Now here, int k is equal to what next one? You know, I plus j. What I'm telling there, system dot out dot println of k. Similarly, what next one? You know, string str1 is equal to abc. Then string str2 is equal to def. That what I provided here. String str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. Now here we are able to provide like what there, system out dot println of str3. That what we provided. Now let me save this here. Just I want to save this what there, D drive. Inside the D drive, Java 6, where it is now? Not available in a D drive. Haven't created any folder there. Okay, fine, no problem. I want to create a folder for you for the sake of your applications there. Java 6 PM. Okay, Java 6 PM. That's enough. Then inside this, I want to save with what they know, tester.java. Tester.java. Now let me open command prompt here. Just understand it clearly. Let me open command prompt here. Inside this command prompt, go to the location where I saved it. CD Java 6 PM. Now just I want to compile the program. Java C space tester.java. Have you got any compilation error here? Just I compiled my program. Just I'm checking errors in my program. No compilation error. Java space tester executed. Output is coming or not? What we are expected that output is getting or not? That means this code is possible in Java or not possible in Java? Possible in Java or not possible in Java? Possible in Java. But this code is representing operator overloading. This is an example for operator overloading I given. This code is representing operator overloading. Plus is for arithmetic addition, plus is for string of concatenation, single operator, more than one functionality. Now it represents operator overloading. But as per the theory, what we understood there, operator overloading is not possible in Java. Operator overloading is not exist in Java. That we understood there. But when we come to the practical, when we come to this code block is possible in Java. But at the same time, we have given this code is an example for operator overloading. How can we justify this situation? Interviewer will ask this concept here. Operator overloading is possible or not possible in Java? Your answer should be what? They're not possible. But he will write this code here. Operator overloading is available or not? Yes, available. Is this code is possible in Java or not possible in Java? Yes, possible. How can you say like this? How can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? How can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? If you say this is possible inside the Java. This interviewer will ask this particular question now. There you have to give answers clearly. What exactly the answer here we have to provide there. Now I'll give some points here. Now try to understand this clearly. No thought of your answers here. Your answers are 100% right. Operator overloading is not possible in Java, but this code is possible in Java. It representing operator overloading. Because of that reason, we could not say operator overloading is possible in Java. We should not give up. We should not say operator overloading is possible in Java. No. But understand, if we are getting this type of question, answer we have to provide in which way? In which way here we have to provide answer here? Now try to understand it. No, that answer would be, listen carefully. This is answer here I'm telling to you. As per the Java internal requirement, as per the Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators. Java made some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with fixed functionalities. So this what I given there up to now. As per Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with fixed functionalities. Already Java has done that internally. What is it? No, Java has done operator overloading internally as per its internal requirement. As per its internal requirement, Java has defined up to how much is required. Up to that operator overloading, Java has defined. Right, sir? Java has defined up to the requirement. It has defined operator overloading internally. But listen, this point is important now. But Java has not provided any environment to define operator overloading explicitly at a developer's level. Please understand my point clearly without getting any confusion. What is the point I said to you? What is the point I said to you? As per the Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with fixed functionalities. But Java has not provided any environment to define operator overloading explicitly at a developer's level. Yes, all of you are getting my point now? Explicitly, if you want to define operator overloading in Java, Java has not given any option. But up to how much Java required operator overloading, it has defined internally. As part of internal operator overloading only, plus operator was declared as an overloaded operator. It has the fixed functionalities. One is arithmetic addition, another one is a string concatenation. Up to that, it has defined. Say for example, apart from the Java internals now, for example, I have a minus symbol. I have what symbol here? No, minus symbol. Can I define this minus symbol for like what they know at the one time subtraction here I'm able to provide here. Then at other side I want to go for like what there multiplication. Can I use this? Can I perform this one? Subtraction and multiplication. Can I do that with the single minus? Can I define explicitly like this? But Java has not given any environment for me to define like this. But up to how much it is required? It required plus operator with the two functionalities there. Yes, it has designed that internally. It has provided up to its requirement internally. But it has not giving any option for developers to do operator overloading explicitly. Am I right or not? This is what exactly the meaning of like what there operator overloading content. That's nice, guys. Now this is a point here I'm telling to you. This is about operator overloading and it is not possible in the case of Java. Yes, all of you are getting my points clearly? Right, sir. Next one, almost all. How many points can we completed, guys? Up to now, 7 points are completed. Am I right or not? The next point is like what there, what I'm telling to you. Seventh point, C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference. Call by reference. But Java is following only call by value parameter passing mechanism. These are like what are their parameter passing mechanisms. C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference parameter passing mechanisms. But Java follows only call by value parameter passing mechanism. Java does not follow call by reference parameter passing mechanism. This is another difference, guys. Then one more difference. Overall 9 differences I planned there. Only 9 differences I want to give there. About this countless number of differences are available. But I think so. Up to now you are getting some clarity on Java. When compared with the C and C++, at least few points we are getting about Java. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? Tell me, guys, how Java is different from C and C++? Up to now, what you understood now? Tell me. Just only Java I'm talking there. How Java is different from C and C++? Java is a dynamic programming language, but others are what there? Static. Leave it. Second point is what there? Java doesn't have header files and hash include statements and preprocessor. It has packages, classes and interfaces, compiler and a JVM. Next one, Java is what there? Platform independent programming language. You understood that? What is the meaning of platform independent? How Java is a platform independent? Then after that, pointers are not exist in Java. Instead of that, what are available in Java? Reference variables are available in Java. Then after that, what next one you know? Multiple inheritance is not possible in Java. What is the problem with multiple inheritance? We understood. While talking about multiple inheritance, I've given some orientation. What is object-oriented programming language? What is inheritance? What is single inheritance? What is the problem with multiple inheritance? That information I've given. Then after that, what next one you know? After completion of this, destructors are not existed in Java. In place of destructors, what is available in Java? Garbage collector is available. In place of destructors, what is available there? Garbage collector is available in Java. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? Then after that, what next point can know? What next point can know after completion of this? Right, sir. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. While discussing about operator overloading, I given what is polymorphism. How many types of polymorphisms are available? What is overloading? How many types of overloadings are available? What is method of overloading? Then finally, what is an operator of overloading and why it is not available in Java? See, up to now, I'm discussing some topics. It's not like any time waste process. Internally, indirectly, automatically, I'm injecting some points about Java by comparing with the C and C++. That points here we have to catch. As part of that, another difference here, what I'm telling to you, C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference parameter passing mechanisms, but Java is following only call by value parameter passing mechanism. So this topic we are going to discuss on tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final day for this total topic, difference between Java and others. Next day onwards, we are going to start what they know, Java features. Now by the time we have to understand effectively Java. There's still theoretical part only, but we are going to understand the content effectively. Right, sir? That's all for today. Then try to access these notes. And one small requirement. I think so maybe day before yesterday, I think so. Day before yesterday, after the class or before the class, I don't know. Some people have sent a message to our office. Anyway, I want to discuss about it now. It's nothing, a small request only. People are sending requests to me. They are sending message to the office there. What is that message now? Sir, completely you are discussing the topics in English only. Please try to use Telugu in the middle. No, the people are giving that messages now. I'm giving my explanation to you. I think so. My English is not too much, not good. The simple, the lowest English only I'm using. Very, 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 very butler English only. Even you can understand my English is almost the same as Telugu language only. If you listen my English, automatically you're understanding Telugu indirectly. So don't feel like that. Why? Because minimum level of communication I'm maintaining with you, even though I can speak more than this. But for the sake of these classes, I down almost all that minimum level communication up to max minimum. How much is required to communicate with you up to that one I'm using that. But don't think about it. I'm using the too much fast English and even not in a fast manner also. Very, very low level. You are understandable. Mainly my point is what there, your understanding. Up to that level, here I'm discussing there. This is okay. Up to class level, I'm giving my explanation. But one more suggestion, what I'm telling to you, if I teach the total subject in Telugu, what next? You understand clearly. You may go to that interviewer. In interview hall, do you think about it? That interviewer is asking the questions in Telugu. I'm not against to Telugu. I love my mother tongue. Everybody loves our mother tongue. That's okay. In the same way, I love my mother tongue. I like to see the all movies in Telugu only. Even though dubbing movies are available, Hindi movies are I'm able to see in Telugu language only. I like very much my mother tongue. No doubt for that. Everybody loves their mother tongue, right? It's a minimum right. You should not say no. You have to say yes. But the requirement for taking classes in English is what you are going to be settled in a software industry. You are going to be settled in software industry. Understand it, no? Right? Interviewer will not speak in Telugu. Interviewer definitely will speak in English only. But in one or two cases, he may be speak in your mother tongue. If you are feeling completely in tensions, you are not comfortable, where you are unable to speak in English, where interviewer will come down to your language, then he will speak. But don't take it as an advantage. That is one thing. Okay, even you completed your interview also. What next? You'll join with that company. In that company might be your team lead will come to you. Of course, maybe your team lead may speak in Telugu as he is coming from Telugu background only. Okay, up to that it's okay. But whenever we are reporting to some other manager, that manager from Kerala, what you have to do? That manager is from Tamil Nadu or maybe some Maharashtra. What do you have to do? Will you learn Marathi? Will you speak with that your manager in Marathi language? Leave it. You are working with an American project, for example, American client project. Every day you have to report to you may have some call from clients. Will you ask your American client to speak in Telugu? Understand my point here? No Rajmoulis are available in every company. Able to make the movies in all the languages there. But don't expect that Rajmoulis kind of managers there. In our companies, no, right? Better what I'm suggesting to you, please try to improve your English communication. It's an international language which is going on in the companies. Of course, you're not aware about it, no, but it might be you're checking your comfort inside the class now. I to agree that, but can't speak in Telugu about the subject up to this subject. Why? Because you are going to be see entire environment in English only, not in any local languages. That is minimum fundamental in the software industry. Please try to follow my session, but don't mind if you hurted about my words there. But I'm not pointing any of you. But the thing is, I got some message. Even I didn't inquire about who has sent that message. No, just my office people are giving a session, sir. Try to even my office people are also suggesting to me, sir, try to speak some part in Telugu. No, they are not aware about it, right? What's going to be happen here? So that's why. But I will give promise to you, in your understandable English only I can speak. In your understandable English only I can speak. I'm sure about it. I will not go for any fast English. Even if you want to talk about fast English, I have to join with some spoken English classes. At this age, might be if I go to spoken English classes, no, nobody will give respect to me. Not possible, right? In your understandable language, I can speak the total content, right? Don't worry, guys. That's all for today. Tomorrow we'll see the remaining point. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Ah, variable. 1 minute. Pal. Hmm. Yeah, lower case only. Lower case. Yeah, here also be. Float is okay, no problem. Wrapper class is available. So, but still, my intention is to write lowercase letters only. But it's a typing mistake. Don't worry for it. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Better. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Huh? See, then compile time error in the sense syntactical mistakes or missing semicolons or some syntactical mistakes. All these things are what they're compile time errors. Runtime errors in the sense logical mistakes. No. Okay, syntax is not syntax are right only, but logics wise some problems are going to be available. They are nothing but what the runtime errors. అవునండి 4:30కి ఇవే ఈ టాపిక్స్ వస్తాయి ఈ టాపిక్స్ అది మళ్ళీ కోర్ న్యూ మెంబర్స్ వస్తారు వాళ్ళకి ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు వాళ్ళు వచ్చి మీ క్లాస్ నుండి యాడ్ అవుతారు ఇబ్బంది ఏం లేదు మీరు ఒకసారి వినాలంటే రండి పర్లేదు క్లాస్ ఈ టాపిక్స్ అని ఇంకోసారి ఇందామంటే వచ్చేసండి ఇబ్బంది ఏం లేదు కాకపోతే వాళ్ళందరూ వచ్చేసి కొన్ని రోజులు అయిన తర్వాత మీ దగ్గరికి వస్తారు గైస్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్ join the class starting today. Please send me the all recordings for previous classes and documents to me. Yes, Anandan, Sadashivam. Definitely, you will get all the classes recordings. Don't worry. Then up to know how many classes are completed there. All the classes recordings you are able to get. Don't worry. Yeah, Harsha is our admin there, and he will send all the recordings to you by today itself. Then try to take his number. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, then contact. What is your number? 6 no? Yeah, this number guys, and please call to this number. Harsha is the person and he will provide all the recordings to you. Anandan, Sadashivam, please take this number. Contact person is Harsha. Okay, don't worry, you will get the total material and all, and please try to use this link for the class notes. Try to use this link for the class notes. That means tinyurl.com/core java 6 p.m. notes. If you click on it, automatically you will get a folder. Inside the folder, class, that means Java 6 class notes is available. The same document, whatever the document I typed here, the same document you are able to get. Yes, Anandan Shivam, can you please respond for me? Are you listening what I'm telling to you? Have you got the information what I said to you? No response. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. You'll get it. By today evening, you will get it. Don't worry for it. Right. Thanks a lot. That's all, guys. And meet on tomorrow. Then tomorrow we'll continue the remaining part. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I said you need to go to webinar link to attend from today, but that link nobody joined. I think this link only, right? Joseph for Gotham. Whatever the link you joined there, this link only, right? నీకు కొత్త లింక్ లేకపోతే పాత లింక్ ఇది మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసిన కొత్త లింక్ పాత లింక్ మరి వాళ్ళు చెప్తున్నా చూడు ఆయన I joined with the student ID. Demo link ఇది I joined here in demo. This is demo link. Guys, and just give one time information to all of you guys. Guys, all of you please confirm to me, is this link is demo link or new link? Jyoteshwara, just 1 minute, wait. Let me check all the remaining members. Guys, all of you please respond for me. Is the today's link is a demo link or new link? Is it new link or demo link? Please all of you respond for me, guys. New link not working. No? Guys, please all of you respond for me. Is that link is a demo link or new link? Guys, please all of you respond for me. Today's link, whatever the link you joined now, is it a demo link or new link? Class happened in demo link, new link not working. Guys, all of you, those who are, but initially tried with the link, it is not working. Demo link working. On Monday, we are changing the link. On that day onwards, you need to join with ID number, first name. Last time it's okay. New link not working. Sheikh Chand Baza. But this didn't work. Still payment details not sent to me. Guys, sorry for this. I think so. Maybe something is going to be wrong. Whatever the link we send it to you is working or not working. Let me check it. This is the new link we submitted there. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Twenty hours. Webinar started in 20 hours means that actually it didn't work starting, but then I called to after sending my details and payment details, it worked. So, Rashmita, then I'm asking there, whatever the class you joined now, then is this a new link or like old demo link that I'm taking there? There's a problem actually. Yeah, new link, not demo link. Currently, you are taking demo link. Sorry, guys. Sorry for this, and it is a demo link only, not a new link. Unfortunately, maybe in this link only today we have taken, but tomorrow that demo link, not a demo link, that new link is going to be provided again. Our people will send mails to you. Then there you can join with that. Don't worry. Only 3 members are joined there. No need to worry for it. Tomorrow onwards, not 3 members, so many members. Then tomorrow onwards, I'll have that new link information. Again, we will send a mail to you. Sorry for this. Anyway, this video we am providing to you then so that you are able to attend for it. But tomorrow onwards, we have to join with your new link. Okay? Don't worry. Then sorry for it. Extremely sorry for it. Then a small miscommunication so that we are getting this problem there. Then tomorrow onwards, we will get a new link. Today is a demo link only. Right, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. Please respond how long this course takes because I want to prepare for exam. Definitely. Then core Java, if you want to take, no, it will take 3 months of time minimum. Okay. Then if you want to go for basic package and all, then some schedules are given there already. Given already some schedules regarding this. As per that, you can plan. Now, these are 3 months of time for core Java only, 4 to 5 months of time back. Basic Java, 5 to 6 months of time for complete. And then 7 to 8 months of time for what there? Then full stack Java. On the basis of that, then you can decide. But anyway, even if you go for exams on a few days of time, then you'll get video support. Every class is being recorded and every class will be provided through videos. Okay. Right. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll start the class in a new link only. Tomorrow we are going to see that. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll meet on tomorrow.